on the card tonight. Better come with me. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And how about we check the numbers for him?
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season. And with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Jackson. Dillingham is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Green, and it's Williams at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. He out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Smith in at the point guard. Clark, do we have a marquee matchup in this one tonight with 2 of the best in the West going head-to-head?
Well, I revert back to an old adage. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Between bragging rights or conference seeding, these teams know this is a high-stakes battle.
Now, here is Smith coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Wiggins outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's P. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. He passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Podziemski. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Golden State moving it around. Screen by Wiggins. Edwards brings the double team. Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Williams. To the middle. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Green. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Here's P. Guarded by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from P.
Number 25. Taking 2.
Both free throws good from P. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low. Out to Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trail. He passes to Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Here's Dillingham. 17 points in his last outing. Jackson, a screen on Smith. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Here's P. Second shot opportunity. Wiggins passes to P. Pass to Podziemski. 4 on the shot clock. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Outside Williams. over Giannis. Williams' shot is off. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Loads it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
The Timberwolves trail. Now Dillingham. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Jackson setting the pick here for Dillingham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Giannis gets it to go.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Green. Pass to Dillingham. Second chance shot, and the layup by Jackson.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's P. Guarded by Jackson. P passes to Smith. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Jackson misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
He passes to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And that one misses. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
The Warriors making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Jalen Williams. And the second free throw, good. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto. Clark, a screen on Portis. Driving in. He no good. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Green dishes to Jackson. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 6 points.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's P. Defended by Portis. Here's P. No good there. Great D that time from Portis. And the foul on P. That's his first foul. Kispert's checked in for Green.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 24, Corey Kispert.
Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Pajemski. Edwards with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's P. Clark the pass to P. Smith with it from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, he, in the last game against the Raptors, put together a nice evening. He had 56 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the Warriors with possession here after the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Beasley's checked in for Wiggins. Black comes in for Brandon Pajemski. And it's House in for Smith. Minnesota also with the sub. Williams is checked in. And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for P.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here's Kispert. Covered by Beasley. Pass to Edwards. Wide open look. And he nails the jumper. Edwards got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
He plays it up and banks it in.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Williams. The three-pointer, no good. The Warriors shooting 45% from the field early. Beasley outside. Beasley the screen. Here's the teardrop. And he gets it again. Shot good from P. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch. Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of the show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
P, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over in the corner, Edwards to the inside. Portis. Nice D from P.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
With 2 seconds left. Yep, that one goes. P's got 18 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the... Green's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. Warriors trail by 8. Wiggins is out there with P. Then there's Black. And it's Smith. And it's Pajemski in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now Dillingham. To the paint. Here's Portis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And the Warriors with possession here. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. He passes to Black. Knocks down the 3-ball. Black's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dillingham with it, working on Black. And here's Kispert from the arc.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Smith missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Kispert, the pass to Portis. From outside the arc. Dillingham, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And it's Kispert in the corner. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Pajemski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quick. Incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Minnesota making some changes. Jackson comes in for Trace Jackson Davis, and it's Williams in for Portis. Minnesota leading by 7. Jackson kicks to Green. Now here's Jackson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. Dillingham's got his second basket of the night. Here's P. Guarded by Jackson. Here's P. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game, and he drops in the layup off the glass. P's got 21.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doubled by Smith. Jackson has the open look, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Portis, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves leading by 9, and the foul on P. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
1:44 left now here in the second. Portis against Wiggins. Portis, the pass to Jackson.
After that insane start, boy, he's really cooled down in the second quarter.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Both free throws good from P. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Here's Williams. Pass to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Owens is checked in for Black. Williams with the block. And here's Green outside. He grabs the miss. He's got rebound number 10 tonight in that last one. Pass to Pajemski. The 3-ball. He no good. Minnesota leading by 9. Green kicks to Jackson. He grabs the miss. He's got 11 rebounds in the game. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's the 3. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 5 now.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Williams outside. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Here's P, and he goes in for the dunk.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
And here is Williams. Portis for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. Timberwolves lead by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You know, right now for Minnesota, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here is Williams. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Green, Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Williams at the power forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. There's Jackson with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williams sets a screen for Edwards. No good from outside.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Man, I like the confidence from Antetokounmpo. He's so good at playing within himself, taking his time, measuring the shot, and then knocking it down. There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's P. 26 points for him. Wiggins, a screen on Jackson. Here's P. Banked in off the glass. P's got 28.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams passes to Jackson. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Pass to Williams. Over onto Kumbo. The Warriors pull it in. P's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Stolen by Jackson. Edwards inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And stolen by Dillingham. Outside Jackson. Antetokounmpo against Williams. Here's Dillingham. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's P. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Podziemski. Bank shot, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Got us a screen on Edwards. Here's P. Guarded by Jackson. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Smith. Great D that time from Edwards.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Inside. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's P. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outside Edwards. Jackson setting the pick here for Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 4. Here's P. 32 points in the game. Pass to Podziemski. Here's P. He's guarded by Williams. Here's P. And he recovers it. And stolen by Williams. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week,
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Warriors.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Oh, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Basket counts. Jackson's got 14.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Here's P. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge. In a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves, 2 spots down.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Jackson finds Edwards. From deep. Jackson misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's P. Edwards defending. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively. Anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Portis, he's checked in for Green. Right side, Edwards. It's Portis, high post. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Golden State. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's P. He has 38 in the game. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You can't give Giannis a good look from 3. He's really improved that part of his game.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run, and they'll keep possession. Here's Dillingham. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Smith the pass to P. The shot's good. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Edwards. Over in the corner, Portis. Drills it from outside. Portis has got 15.
Tell you what, Portis has been so focused on the offensive end, doing all he can to rack up points.
Here's P. Defended by Portis. Minnesota shooting in this game 45%. Edwards can't hit.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Stolen by Jackson. With the drive and the rejection by Smith. By himself. And he dunks it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
He passes to Giannis. Here's Black. Bangs home the trifecta. Black's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And a wide open look for Portis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Jackson for the tie. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Williams with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here for the Timberwolves. Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Dillingham. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And he drives in. He with the bucket.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Edwards passes to Williams. Edwards with the screen for the lead. Rebound by House. The Warriors leading. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Here's P. He's guarded by Williams. Spiked away. Outside Portis. Kispert finds Jackson Davis. It's blocked. Here's Black. He's got 9.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
46 seconds left to play here in the third. Williams against Beasley. Outside Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Beasley against Williams. Here's Jackson Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Minnesota making a switch here. Green's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Black the pass to Pete. Clark outside. Here's Pete. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement.
Checking in for the Warriors. Smith comes in for House. And then for Minnesota, Jackson comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Edwards. He passes to Black. Golden State moving the ball around. Lets the 3 fly. Cranes the 3-pointer. Black's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They've got Smith. Beasley is out there with P. Then there's Black. And it's Giannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Dillingham. Portis is screen on Smith. Here's Dillingham. No good again that time.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this stretch.
And the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Smith the pass to Pete. He takes it in.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
To the paint. Goes up the baseline. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Hachimura. Here's P. Minnesota with the rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Green kicks to Kispert. At the top of the key, Williams. Count that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to P. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. P passes to Smith. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Sinks the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Change here. Higgins is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Green. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's P. The 19-footer is on the money. P's got 49 points in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Williams passes to Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. P, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good on the triple. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
And welcome out to Warrior 15.
He's checked in for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Kispert. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And the first one drops.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Edwards drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's P. Lays it up off the glass. P's got 53.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
There's Anthony Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Pass to P. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Dillingham with the bucket.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Here's P. Guarded by Jackson. Giannis passes to P. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's Jackson. It's tipped. They retain possession. Williams against Wiggins. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. Another shot. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just one on the basket from Jackson.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth. And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Pass to Edwards. Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson to tie it up. And another three for Minnesota.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
For 3, Edwards. He grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Driving to the basket.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Steps back and fires. A shot by Williams, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
They double him with Green. He passes to Wiggins. Here's P. Edwards defending. And it's denied. Outside, Green. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He passes to Giannis. Ajemski on the wing. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Timberwolves call time. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
15 at the line for the Dubs, Giannis Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Pass to Dillingham. It's good, and now they trail by just 4.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line,
he drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Outside Williams. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the foul called on Edwards. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by...
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.